Cool. Do do. Dude, a fun thing would to be to play Pokemon or to watch a stream something, or we could all play a game, or we could chat about life. Yeah, I played Pokemon Go once. Like, as soon as I got back from my mission, my brothers were like, oh my gosh, Pokemon Go is the best thing ever. You need to play it. And I'm like, oh, okay. I played it once and I never picked it back up. Don't really know what the appeal is, but no, not to, like, that's just for me. I'm sure it's great. What I've done. Dude, everyone was walking today. First Chewy, then you, and that's probably it. I overreact. That's pretty funny. Yeah, when Rai posted that Proto Pikachu, I had no idea what it was. Like, I'm usually out of the loop for like trends for at least a little bit. My brother had to show me, hey, there's this gold thing, the the gold silver demo, and he showed me all the prototype Pokemon, and I freaking fell in love with them. I don't know what it is about old Pokemon design, but it always gets me. Like the freaking Noctowl, they should have went with that Noctowl instead of the one that we had. Where's the spreadsheet? I need to find this. Oh, there it is. Thank you. Eh, it doesn't matter. Links are spoopy. Yes, they are. I'm going to trust this domain. Let's see what I can do here. Someone already made a colored one? Yes. Wait, was he? Sometimes it's hard to remember, but yeah, for a second I thought he was third gen too. Or maybe he is. Generation 2, yep. But yeah, let's see. I like seeing all the Gen 1 Pokemon sprites too. Some of them are different from the final release. So it's kind of neat to see them. Someone decided to color them? Did they run the ROM through a Game Boy Color emulator or something? Or did they just, in their free time? I like the pincer evolution, looks really cool. The, what is that thing? It looks like the bug fire type from Gen 5. Like Vol something. Big Daddy. I like Porygon too, even though he's like, I guess, a ripoff of a Japanese icon or mascot. Geodude is still the same. Haunter looks pretty cool, and so does. A lot of these are very similar, but like, what the heck is with Bayleaf? They should seriously make like the Tangela pre-evolution and evolution like its own thing, and release Ball Pikachu, and just make it part of like the Pikachu family, like make him his cousin or something, like Plusle and Minun. Whatever this like fire thing is, that one is cool. They have to include these Pokemon at some point. Like they have to make like the Octillery tank like a mega evolution now. Did you see like the pre-evolution to Draft Rig though? It looks like a really awesome ghost type. They could pull that off as a whole new Pokemon. And the Grimer pre-evolution is really funny too. Then the Hitmon. What is that? A little Growlithe thing. They can just like change Elekid's face and make that its own Pokemon too. Politoed. Oh, there it is. Dude, that's awesome. Remoraid is a gun, dude. Why'd they make like the Meryl thing pink? Quillfish had an evolution. That Anchorfish is really cool too. I know. They should just evolve Octillery into that. Call it Octillerator. Yeah, he looks kind of silly. Dang, I want to play Crystal now. Look at Lickitung, like the Licky Licky. You can just have its own evolution. Like you can either evolve it into Licky Licky, obviously the inferior version, or this cool looking Lickitung with a mustache. Dude, I don't know. I'm really biased when it comes to earlier gens. Like the older gens are nice and they're really good, but I don't know. I think all these look really cool. Like look at this mouse lion thing. That's an electric type. Ah, that's so cool. Yeah, one of them looks like a later gen Pokemon. I'm not sure which one though. Like the electric dog thing. The Full Metal Alchemist one. Oh yeah. Edward, Edward. Still too soon. Buster, tell me what Pokemon looks like the electric dog next to Kingdra. I know it's either like a 6th or 7th gen Pokemon. Gosh dang it, I hate my... Yeah, none of them are loading. Here we go. No, not that one. Maybe it's not a Pokemon. I swear he looks like someone.
Hello?
Hi, Chewy.
Okay. These are coming. Found a unopened set of earbuds. Somehow I still had one set unused.
These are the 6th gen? These look like 5th gen Pokemon. Although I'm way out of the loop. Yeah, these are 5th gen. Chewy, tell me what the electric dog Pokemon next to Kingdra looks like. I swear he's based off of like, or they based him off a, what am I trying to say? They based like a 6th or 7th gen Pokemon out of that one. I swear.
You mean they turned it into a 6th gen Pokemon?
Yeah, like something like that.
By the way, this might be useful. Who from 6th gen?
I'm not sure.
I don't think it looks like Pyroar or anything.
I swear it looks like something. Cerebi. Cerebi is the place I want to go.
Or I just...
Black, white, XY. Okay, it's one of these. Maybe I'm crazy.
Well, you don't mean like Luxray from like Gen 4? Maybe?
Luxray, let's see.
Zebstrika, 5th gen?
No.
I don't really see it.
Dang, there has... Like, oh, okay, maybe I found it. There we go.
What?
7th gen, 7th gen, 7th gen.
I mean, I just did this. I mean, it might not be electric. Okay. You guys comment. Well, Girafarig? I already knew about Girafarig.
Dude, Girafarig's little pre-evolution is awesome.
What pre?
Like, the thing right next to Girafarig.
That's a pre of. Oh my god, I didn't realize this entire past couple days.
Yeah,
That's supposed to be. What? It's like a demon, though. Why does that evolve into a giraffe?
I don't know.
Okay.
But it looks really cool. I was just telling Buster, I'm loving these undiscovered Pokemon. Freaking love them. Oh, it's a tiger. It's like a tiger and a mouse thing. Dude, I really don't know what it is about, like, later Pokemon, but, like, I like them. They're, like, cool. But like earlier Pokemon always get me for some reason. Yeah.
So on this page, wait, um,
Kind of looks like, gosh. Kind of looks like that one.
this is not the page of
Not an
like,
electric type, but
oh, Lycanroc. No, I don't see it. I think
dude,
you're
I
just
see
seeing like
it.
the hair.
Like the hair, the face, it just looks like him.
Yeah, but this thing is more obviously a quadruped, where this Lycanroc, this form of Lycanroc, is more bipedal. So it's like, it's not the Bulbapedia picture.
He looks
It is,
more like it in game than the picture, but dude, and the anchor Pokemon, Sun Mola, I didn't see that in the other one, the other list. There's a ROM of it out, isn't there? I heard that it is kind of buggy and doesn't work, and people are like working on it to make it work. Gosh dang, I'm so tired.
yeah, if you scroll down to Girafarig, you can find it in here. And I've already known about that for quite a long time, so I wasn't surprised to see.
And, like Farfetch'd evolves. Scissor has like a Samus suit on. Werewolf. Wolfman. What the heck is that thing?
So other stuff you commented on
What?
is just the Remoraid and Octillery. I'm not crazy about, just like the Octillery, in my opinion, kind of.
You're kind of like breaking up a little bit. Huh?
Mom wants you to put your car where it belongs.
Okay.
Where it belongs, where you usually park it, because it's in the way of when Dad's going to be home. He's going to be home soon.
Okay.
I'm trying not to. It's a different.
Yeah, you're still cutting in and out.
Why?
I don't
Discord,
know. It's like I
Dis-
just kind of
Discord
just
shows me talking continuously.
I heard that part.
Yeah, because I'm like yelling it. You're gonna have to turn me up with
I have
the
you
new
up all the
microphone.
way. Maybe it's just the microphone not picking it up.
I don't think so.
Anyway, I gotta go for a little bit, like 5 minutes. Probably less, actually.
A little bit to me is like 15 minutes. I think Tyrogue looks like a. Picking the heck? Test. Test. Testing, testing. Big. Why do I have to like shout? Hello. Test. Bill. Trying to make this more consistent. Testing. Ugh. Doesn't pick up voice. Oh. Hello?
Hi.
Wait, Jacob,
Hi.
you gave it this whole speech that you were going to be gone for like 5 minutes and like 90 seconds.
I said probably less.
Well, you made it sound you're going to be going to bed. What the heck?
No, man. I'm gonna eat a granola bar now.
I get up to get food all the time. I don't know why this microphone's not very good.
I'm hearing you pretty good right now.
Yeah, well, I feel like I have to yell into it.
That's okay.
Not really. My dad's asleep and my mom's going to bed.
You should go to like recording devices and stuff. And hold on. Go to like recording, go to your microphone, properties, and then levels. Mine's like set to 50% now. But like if I set it all the way up to 100, it gets like way louder. So you should do that maybe?
There's a setting here called microphone array.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
I'll just try something. Hello?
Hi. Hi.
Can
Hi.
I'm gonna be talking like continuously. How is my sound?
A lot louder, yeah. I had to turn you down, so it might be working.
So there's a setting called microphone array, and I turned it up from, it was set at 22. I put it at 100.
Dang.
I'm gonna change it because I think you'll be able to hear my breathing really easily. It's just a test because I really need to breathe. How like pervasive was that breath?
It was like not super bad.
Okay, let me try putting it down at like uh okay. Put it at 73. So I I think the problem was it was set to like barely register my voice talking. Can you understand me right now? Because I'm kind of talking quieter, but Discord's showing it as if my
Yeah,
sound is being picked.
I can hear you pretty clearly.
Cool. Maybe that's why I have problems in calls because for some reason my settings have been really low and I had no idea. So there we go. Now it's really interesting. If you look at the Bulbapedia page that I linked to, you can see the designs for like Hitmontop, maybe, or Meryl, Hoppip, and yet like their designs don't match the ROM at all. This is just like really interesting. I mean the Meryl actually kind of does match. Like the colors are the same.
Yeah.
If you look at the last Bulbapedia I posted and compare it to the last graphic I posted, the Meryl looks different, but the colors are the same. Oh, I didn't realize who had like those dots and stuff on it. Yeah, I just think it's so weird that there are so many pre-evolutions. Like most of Gen 2 is like a pre-evolution.
Yeah. Kind of like how Gen 4 was like an evolution kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. I absolutely love the Ho-Oh spray. Ho-Oh spray is incredible to me.
To
I don't like
me.
I don't like the Porygon 2 at all.
They should just make
As
that its own thing.
it should be its own thing. As Porygon 2, I don't like it. I don't like the Lickitung evolution. Everyone seems to really like it, but it looks silly to me. It looks too goofy.
Porygon 2?
No, Lick.
Oh, look. I like it better than Licky Licky.
I am the opposite. I'm quite the opposite.
Licky Licky looks too much like Tangela. It just looks like. Not Tangela. Lickitung. It looks like Lickitung just ate too much and bam, Licky Licky.
Well, I mean, this doesn't look like it's related at all.
Yeah, he had a little tongue, a mustache, and a hat turned into like.
And it looks like a pink. It looks like a pink bipedal sea lion with an extended tongue, and it looks weird to me. And it's like wearing like the Jewish hat. I
Yeah,
forget what those are
I
called.
was gonna say that. I was afraid I was gonna like mistake it for something else, but it looked like Lickitung evolved into some Jewish Lickitung.
It went to Israel. Um,
I like the happy Pokemon. I think that's supposed to be like Chansey's pre-evolution before
it's
whatever
actually
its
supposed.
name
It's supposed
is.
to be. No, it's Blissey. It's Blissey.
Oh, that's Blissey.
Hmm.
Okay.
There's another graphic that uses the black and white graphics that it shows like what the evolution families would have been. Let's see if I can find it real quick.
And Belmit, that's kind of silly, but I like it anyway.
Yeah, it does look like looks more like Bellsprout's head than like the Weeping Bell thing. So I don't know why it would like go backwards in evolution, kind of design wise. Because it's supposed to be an evolution of Weeping Bell, but it looks more like a Bellsprout than a Weeping Bell.
Dude, Putty. I love Putty. Oh my gosh, look at that. Is that supposed to be like Growlithe?
Uh, where is it?
It's above Miltank.
Hang on.
Sneasel, Togepi is the same.
I can't find it. Oh, that's actually supposed to be a pre-evolution to Growlithe.
Yeah, I freaking love it. I don't know if you clicked the link for the favorite Pokemon picker that I posted a few days ago, but if these Pokemon were in that thing, I would definitely pick them. Let's see if it saved mine. Oh, yep, everything's still here. Like, this list made me realize how much I loved Mawile. Mawile, I don't know how to pronounce its name.
Mawile?
Yeah, there's just a lot of Pokemon I forgot about that I really, really liked. Oh,
Oh. Oh my gosh.
most of my favorite Pokemon are pre-evolutions. Like Oddish and Mischievous and Hoppip and Elekid.
I didn't see this post the other day.
Oh yeah. Yeah, people have been playing it. Apparently, like Eevee, I think evolves into Squirtle. Like it's kind of buggy.
Oh, I gotcha.
Like at level 37, I think. But
It was interesting, like Professor Elm didn't exist in this. Because I didn't watch the whole video. I just skipped around, but it showed Oak. Your rival is like more involved. It's just so cool, and it's like when they started talking about Gorochu and all the other like they showed the Gen 1 beta Pokemon. It's like I really wish we could get some of those like in the Gen 8 game, like bring some of those designs back or something. Like they're so
yeah,
cool.
yeah, they're really cool.
I'm pretty sure like if they just like took all their old designs they threw away that like have come out recently, they picked like the most favorite ones. They could probably create a generation just out of those, the size of Sun and Moon. So people would be complaining, "Oh, Sun and Moon was small," but if it was like all the old Pokemon, then there wouldn't probably be as much complaining, I don't think. And it would like it would take no work at all, really. You just have to redesign stuff you've already made.
Seriously.
Oh, I can't find this post. Oh wait, I had it in my stupid tabs already. So what I just sent it was from a couple days ago. It was like one of the first posts where they put together the families with all the pre-evolutions. Now that I look at it, the Vulpix and Ponyta look very similar because of the shading and everything and the size.
Oh yeah.
It's interesting. Like there's a baby Meow. Um, we never got Vulpix or Ponyta. I mean, baby Goldeen. That concept's weird to me.
Dude, I love that Tangrowth, like Tangula's evolution. I don't know why, but I just freaking love that.
I
I
do too.
I think that
I,
creepy smile is what makes it for me.
I just think it's so cool that they're like they planned out we're gonna have Tangrowth someday in some form with some name
Gosh,
in
bro.
1997. And then it didn't come out for another 10 years. That design was played with, but the concept existed for 10 years.
I
And that's
know.
just crazy to me. That's crazy to me. I think it's so cool.
Like I said, I'm kind of biased. I didn't really like the fourth gen evolutions, but like,
I'm a fan. I want more of that kind of thing. I like
I,
how Elekid doesn't have arms.
I know he looks so cool. I mean, I can tell why they like scrapped it. It doesn't look anything like Electabuzz.
Oh yeah, I forgot Buster wrote about, or you maybe, I forgot. We're talking about the pincer evolution earlier.
I don't think I
Mm,
was talking about it. Like, I just found out like a few hours ago.
I think Buster said something about the pincer, and I could be wrong. But I'm not a fan of the pincer. It does look like it became Heracross,
Yeah.
but I'm not a fan of the pincer evolution, like in concept. I do think Mega Pincer is like too like robotic and stuff, but whatever. Um, oh, I don't know what's the name of that Pokemon? The Wolfman. I just thought of this. Oh, Wolfman kind of reminds me of a Gen 6 Pokemon, I
Oh
think.
yeah, the Firebug.
Yeah, did you say
Yeah,
that
Vol.
already?
Yeah, I thought so too. It looks like Vol something, Volcarine or whatever his name is.
You mean Volcarona?
Yeah, that one. He's one of my
Well,
favorite sixth gen Pokemon.
that's who, when you said it earlier, I didn't put two together, but I mean it's pre-evolution Larvesta.
Yeah, it looks like them a lot.
I don't see Volcarona because of the whole like it's a moth thing, but I definitely see I kind of see the Larvesta connection there.
Name was I can't even see it in this picture. No, that's the only the evolutions and stuff. Okay. Yeah, Wolfman and Werewolf.
I like how Dynabear looks more like what I feel like Flareon is was supposed to be.
Where is he?
It's the fire starter Typhlosion.
Oh, Dino Bear. Dang. Okay. Eighth gen needs to have Flame Bear as its starting Pokemon.
Actually, you were talking about Noctowl. I like Noctowl better, but I do like the Hoo Hoo
I like
design.
Noctowl, but I just think Hoo Hoo is way cooler looking.
I kind of wish we could like get a bunch of these Pokemon. That would.
Like I'm serious. Some of these are like I'm like in love with them. Like some of them top my already favorite Pokemon.
I actually really like the I just realized the Rye Pokemon. The Rye. It's Rye, everybody, as a Pokemon. But like the
Right, and Sweet.
oh, I just realized that became Raikou. Like I knew it was Raikou, Entei, and Suicune, but their names are literally the first like syllable of all of their finalized names. Raikou, Entei, Suicune,
And Delibird is just named Gift.
with an H. People comparing
Because,
Pegret to Togedemaru.
dude, I love Tigret. Oh my gosh, look at, oh man. And like the voodoo doll and like the curse doll.
Which one's that?
Like Kerstraw and Pangishi.
Oh yeah, that's so. that like didn't become anything. So like, where the heck did they go? I really, would actually, it would have been neat to have Farfetch become something. I don't really think it looks enough related to it, the Madame.
I
But
think
Madame,
it kind of looks like it.
I'm reminded of Swanna from Gen 5. I feel like the Madame design kind of became Swanna. Maybe just because it's a bird, because that's what birds do.
Some
I
of my
think
favorite Pokemon are from second gen, so. But I kind of agree with you. The Madame looks. It kind of looks like Farfetch'd, but.
I think Metal Ditto is stupid. I'm sorry if I'm the only one that thinks it looks so stupid, but
I think it kind of looks silly.
I mean, I like the idea that like the metal powder item is definitely inspired by them trying to do like a steel type Ditto evolution. But at the same time, I think it looks like it's so dumb. But that's kind of a cool concept. It could evolve into any Pokemon and maybe it'd stay as a steel type. Like, that's a neat concept. I don't think anyone wrote that, but that would be neat. Like Gen 2, there were no steel types, so you just have like a fake steel type of every other Pokemon. That seems like a cool concept to me. But that's just kind of like, I'm just gonna steal your move set and look like you, but still be steel.
Grimer's pre-evolution kind of looks funny.
I agree with you. I can't find it, but I remember what it looks like.
It's like two little dots for eyes and a big nose.
That's its mouth.
Oh, it isn't. It has like a little shine to it. It looks like a nose.
Oh, I thought that was supposed to be like a tooth.
I don't think they have like teeth.
Grimer has a mouth.
Yeah, he
And
has a
so does
mouth,
Mach.
but he doesn't have like teeth.
Alolan Muck definitely has teeth.
Oh yeah, the rainbow muck. But dude, I just if it is a nose, it's kind of funny. Just like put a clown nose on him.
I'm trying to see if like there's any fan art of the Grimer pre-evo.
Probably not. Grimer's not the best looking Pokemon.
It still looks like a mouth to me. It doesn't. It's not like a Ditto, a Diglett nose kind of thing to me.
Yeah, that's what it looks like, the Diglett nose. I like put Grimer and the 4th gen garbage Pokemon in the same, or maybe it was 5th gen, I don't remember, Garbodor. I
Gen
kind of
5.
like group them together as ridiculously looking awful Pokemon. Oh my gosh. Honk. Chewy, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you like Mega Man?
I don't know. I don't really know Mega Man that well, but I enjoy watching it during AG and SGDQ.
Dude, the races were so fun. That's like the only. I don't normally watch HDDQ or whatever, but yeah, that race was pretty fun. I'm still like not really getting why. Like I can't really get into Twitch all that much unless like I'm actually paying attention to like the speed runs. Like if it's really high world record pace, then I pay attention, but the constant resets kind of get boring. Like tournaments are fun. If they're running a game I don't know, it's kind of boring, but I can't just leave it in the background either because I'm not like paying attention to it. I just forget it's there. Like that could be used for something else. Anyway, I asked because like I just kind of just want us all to play a game or something, like good old times.
I never really was a part of that.
Well, let's do it anyway. I think Twilight Princess is the only one we really played together. We tried doing it a couple more times, especially since I've been like listening to all the calls that we used to do. We played like Ocarina of Time and Portal 2 and Minish Cap.
Right, I
And
wasn't
like
part of that.
we never like got very far in either of them. Like for some reason Twilight Princess is the only one. But anyway, I was like thinking we could play together slash like race a game just because I think it'd be fun. Like Mario 64 or Mega Man.
I wouldn't play either of those games. Sorry.
What? Mario 64 is so fun. Have you never played it? Or do you just not
No,
like it?
I have no way of playing it.
So you've never played it?
Correct.
Dang. It's like a classic. The only trick I can do in Mario 64 is the bomb thing, where you throw the bomb and it gets bigger and then you just throw it and then you clip through the cage. I wanted I wanted to like quote unquote speed run the game, and that's as far as I got. I'm like, yeah, I finally learned their trick. Okay, I'm gonna go to bed and do this tomorrow, and I never played it again. Story of my life. I don't know, I think playing games with other people is just really fun. Especially since when like it's just bonding time. And sharing, man. Sharing is like human nature. We want to share things. Oh gosh, not that video. Bond with me, Jimmy. I was about to say that. The pizza's aggressive. Hooray for...
No, you did not.
You mean just now? I mean, I was wondering why you weren't talking for a while, but if you were just doing it. should have told us if you were. I don't like go on Twitch very often. Although I'm pretty sure I was there like just a few minutes ago. Dude, I've never played 6 or 8. We should like play one of those games. I tried playing 6 with my brother like a couple days ago. And it's super difficult. We didn't get very far at all. Although I'd argue that Mega Man 6 isn't really that great. Dude, you're super great. You're one of my best friends. I would not be friends with you if you weren't great. You'll never lose your greatness. I've already deemed you great for the rest of your life. So you cannot be ungreat. It's impossible for the Buster.
I really need to grab my charger.
The only game I'm semi good at that people could be like somewhat, hey, wow, is Mega Man 9. But I kind of refuse to speedrun that. I tried speedrunning one of my favorite games, Spyro 2, for a while, and it kind of ruined the game for me. Like, I still really like it, but I just, I don't know, I can't play that game now without abusing the glitches. Buster, you're great at drawing, and probably a lot of other things. I miss the Pokemon Center. What's a fun thing we can do, guys? I mean, if you want to go to sleep, I'm okay with that. I can do other things and be lonely. Dude, no. It's a joke, man. If you guys are tired, you can go to bed. Like, I'm way tired too, although since I don't have work tomorrow, I'm probably just gonna stay up for another 10 hours. Not 10 hours, but probably 6 hours. Hey, it's that guy. ugly. Kind of looks like, I don't know where Star is. I know Mike's gone somewhere. Sean's probably busy with his own thing. So, oh, he is? Do you know that because you have a Switch and you can see him playing it? Ugh. Dude, I should play Mario Odyssey.
Hello.
Hello. I know. Every time I have to mention that game, I have to Google it.
ODYSSEY. Easy peasy. My phone's like really screwed up. The charger doesn't stay plugged in. Really hard to charge my phone these days.
Odyssey.
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 What the hell?
Oh my gosh.
Come
Girls are
on.
dumb, dude. Girls and in real life friends are really dumb. I mean, I don't have any in real life friends, but I'm sure they'd be dumb.
Freaking charge my phone, dude. Kinda need it to be usable. What the hell? Come on.
But you know what I mean.
Come on.
You guys are virtual entities.
Come on.
Hashtag inside joke. Yeah, we're all NPCs in Chewy's life.
Is it charging? Wow.
Is it charging?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
It literally just took me 2 minutes to start charging my phone. Two minutes dedicated to trying to plug my phone in. You guys just take like 10 seconds tops.
My phone's actually been like pretty dumb with my charger lately. I have to make sure it's super plugged in or else it won't charge overnight. Holy moly, I'm tired. I really need to stop playing fighters. It makes me super angry. And that's the reason I'm tired, question mark. Seriously though, girls are stupid. They can be the worst. Like there's this girl that I served around in my mission, and like she was like the definition of like what I look for in like girls or whatever. And so yeah, I started to like crush on her a little bit. And you know, it's been a long, long time since I've seen her. But like every time I see her on Facebook, it kind of like makes me mad, I guess, and that's kind of how I tell that I still have like lingering feelings somewhere. Like I don't know, it's the dumbest thing because like we text occasionally. Facebook is definitely
Wait,
the problem.
wait. Who are we talking about?
Talking about this girl that I met on my mission.
Okay,
How much did you hear about it? Like what I just said?
some of it, but I don't really remember who this girl is.
Yeah, so I served around her and she's like everything that I guess I want in a girl or whatever. And like, so how long did we, like 6 weeks I served around her. And so I did start developing some feelings for her, although like you can't really act on that on the mission or anything. And I don't think I would have anyway, just because of how I am. But we haven't seen each other in a long time, and whenever I see her on Facebook posting about something, it just makes me like either angry or my heart like skips a beat or something. So there's like lingering feelings there. And I hate it because like we would text occasionally.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what about. I would text her and then we'd stop texting for a little bit and then she'd text me. And then recently I text her and just about nothing. I'm like, hey, what's up? It's been a while. And then she said like, yeah, I'm moving to Utah. I'm like, what the heck? Oh my gosh, that's so cool. And, you know, after we didn't talk for very long, but I was like, hey, yeah, if you need help moving, then, you know, you can call me and I'll definitely help. And that's the last time I heard from her. She's in Utah. She hasn't texted me or anything. We haven't hung out. Story of my life. The end.
Gotta move on.
Right. It's hard to move on when there's nothing to move on to.
Well, I had a crush on my coworker for 6 months, and I finally, through pressure from colleagues who want the best for me, I went and asked her out. She like went cold on me for a week. Turns out she was seeing someone, but she didn't have the decency to just, politely turn me down and let me go my way. And so I snoozed her on Facebook, so her stuff wasn't showing up for a long time, and I still am not really seeing it. And I go out of my way to actually like do stuff at work, so I'm not like wandering around when I'm able to, so I don't really see her anymore. If I need to go where I would usually see her, I kind of just take a different path. And I have just been so much happier now that like I haven't been like obsessed over the idea about her. And it kind of sucks because like I still like I would still date her. She's still like the most beautiful girl I've met in recent events, but at the same time, it's like, well, if you're not going to be decent to me, just say like no, or maybe another time, and just like kind of keep me floating, then it's like, well, I don't have time for that. So
Yeah.
goodbye. And it's like on one hand, I've been kind of sad. Like it's kind of fun to be interested in people and stuff like that, but at the same time,
No, it isn't. It's not fun at all.
well, I found that historically, I get really obsessed over stuff like that, and because I haven't, Mama, I haven't had someone to be obsessed over, and overall, I've been a lot happier because of it. So that's why I say just move on. If you go on Facebook, you can snooze her, and I recommend you do it right now. It was really helpful to me.
I don't really go on Facebook that often, is the thing. I don't know. My thing, I've mentioned this before, but I care much more about like the friendship than a possible relationship.
Jacob, it's not gonna happen. Girls don't work that way.
I know, and that's what pisses me off. Like I just I hate
If you,
that like boy girl thing. That's so stupid. Like, why can't we just be friends without it being awkward or without like a friendship should develop first and then you can work out like dating or whatever. I don't want to just like have there be ulterior motives when I just want to hang out with you and play video games. Like, I don't. It's so dumb. Anyway,
one of my best friends at work is a woman, and it's not awkward at all because she's married, and so there's never been the expectation of that. It's kind of hard sometimes because like there's a lot of qualities in her that I like really admire, and she is cute and everything. But it's like at the same time, well, not only are you like super chill and we have a great friendship, but there's absolutely no reason, literally no reason for me to like try to like screw things up because not only does that make like ruin everything, but like you're married, like that's an absolute no no.
yeah.
So because like, and I've only like had like an idea floating here and there, like oh she's really really pretty and really funny. I just notice those things now because my mind hasn't been on anyone else and I spend a lot of time with her. But it's also because like we're really good friends now, which is like so now I can notice those things. Um, but because it's like she's married and secure and everything, and it forces everything to be platonic. It's like it's super awesome to have a friend that is a woman. It's totally possible.
Yeah, I think so too. That's awesome.
But
They
if
don't
she
see it
was,
that way.
well, I was gonna say if she wasn't married, then I don't know.
I
I could have screwed things up by now. So you know,
and I hate that too. That's how human nature works. Like whenever I get close to anybody, like for some reason, like I guess that's just me. Whenever somebody at least pays attention to me or gives me some sort of attention or we're friends, like somehow those feelings start developing for me and I wish that wasn't the case. And somehow like whenever like that topic is brought up and like I guess the feelings are revealed or whatever, the friendships are always ruined. And so like that's kind of what gets me. Like it's come to the point where I won't act on my feelings anymore. I'm just like gonna keep the friendship if I can.
hmm
I don't know,
like
it's not worth it.
darn, I just saw a post by her about you know the topic of kids starting to come up with her husband, and it's like, oh, maybe I do have a little work crush, but I'll get over it. It's not actually that bad.
What's your opinion on this, Buster? Since it's been a while since you've spoken.
This is Buster even still here.
People do things. Yeah, people certainly do things for sure. You know, it'd be really cool, Chewy, if you came to Utah. Wait, let me look up plane tickets right now. Maybe I can come visit you.
Hey, Jacob, I wanted to ask you this, but I don't want it to sound offensive or anything.
Okay.
Because I don't know everyone that you went to school with or were interested in, but have you ever had like feelings for someone that isn't of the same faith?
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure because I know the mission person was definitely gonna be of the same faith, probably. Um,
Thinking about it, I can only think of a couple, but that's happened.
I was just wondering. I mean, for me, it's like I'm mostly interested in white people, so when it's like not someone that's white, it's kind of like, oh, that's different. Why am I? Um, I think part of that is just because my town is very, very white. So, you know, I will always be racist to some level just because it's inherent. But um, because of how liberal I am, I don't really like, I'm not the racist that, like, um, Donald Trump is going to
I
be.
don't think like not being attracted to like other races is racist.
No, no, but I mean, like, for example, there's certain cities that I won't visit because there's like high crime rate, and that was beaten into my brain as a kid, and it's usually because of poverty, which is a racial issue because of stereotypes that existed several decades ago that sort of self-propagate. And so it's like if there's someone of color in my very white town, I might like be taken aback for a second, or I'm like, whoa, that's different because my town is so white. And it's like, I don't have a problem with anyone that's not white. It's just like, might take me by surprise because, it's like a haven of white people. And, I feel bad because only half of my students are white and the rest are of color. And, the majority of my favorite students are of color, and I love them and their personalities, and I don't care that they're not white. But just like little things here and there, because I grew up in such a white town that my perspective is forever affected, and I just try to like not be racist, try to just understand and be supportive of stuff. Like there's a song in Avenue Q, the musical Avenue Q, that says that everybody's a little bit racist, even if it's just like, you know, teeny things like, and it's not just white people being racist either. Um, because, for example, sorry, this is such a long tangent.
No.
The Our high school has hosted a music festival for like middle school and high school concert bands and choirs and stuff like that. They come and perform for a set of judges. They get, evaluated and stuff like that. And there was a middle school boy who lost his wallet and had his passport in the wallet. And it's like, well, first of all, why do you have your passport on you? And stuff like that, very interesting scenario. And the main secretary walked down this person toward the music department to try to find this wallet. And once I come back, one of my students who she's of some sort of Spanish or Hispanic descent, and she's like, Miss Cornell would never do that if it was like, well, it's only because it was a student from like And I wanted her to say it, and she was like, she didn't want to be racist, but she was like, a, a rich white kid's school. And, it was like, oh, I don't care if you say it because you're absolutely right. It's the privileged white kids that, are going to walk around and, freak out about dumb things and want things done immediately for them and blah, blah, blah. It's just funny to me how, and last week, I think it was, there was another group, because this has been going on for 4 weeks. There was one class that came from like the Boston area, and they kind of like they looked either into my classroom or they looked like down the hallway across from my classroom and saw like black kids and these white middle school kids and high school kids like looked scared. And one of my students said, "What, have they never seen black people before?" And it's just like, these people are coming from towns that are actually probably even whiter than mine, and mine is a pretty white town. And it's just like, how can you people in this world just be so ignorant and, not be, you got to be open to different types of people. And, I've come to appreciate the diversity and different colors that people are from having this job and from going to Wagner because, that based on my upbringing of just like the town culture, I could have easily been one of those kids who, would go to some foreign school and like, is that a Hispanic kid? I've never seen one of those. Although we did have like a couple black kids and a few like Puerto Rican students in my high school, but not a lot. Not a lot. So,
Yeah.
they're just kind of the outliers and, I don't think they were like mistreated by our peers. Maybe they were, or maybe it was just like a little joking point, but because we weren't like an inner city school. We're all privileged. Even if you were Latino, you were more privileged than like students that I teach. So, in that situation, our high school was okay, but it wasn't diverse. And, I'm sure a lot of those kids are more racist than I will ever be. And I forgot how this started, but, it's been fun thinking about, I said I don't really get attracted to non-white people.
Yeah, like
That's how
kind of.
this started. So yeah, I'm mostly attracted to white people, but there's been a couple times, this colleague of mine right now who it's like, I think fondly of her, but I respect her marriage, and she's like one of my best friends. She's lighter, but she's black, and it's like I'm like, yay, I have another black friend because all my friends are white, just because I went to school with a bunch of white kids. But it's been fun, it's been fun. It's like it's not just a white person's crowd anymore. But yeah, I kind of wondered about, like everyone you were interested in, or there's anyone not of your faith.
Yeah.
I only thought that because of what this long-winding story about me and race, but also because at the spring musical back in April, one of the supporting actors, the boy, he played like the antagonist, and one night he's from a Mormon congregation, and he had, no joke, 31 supporters in the audience that night. So he got more applause than like the five next biggest characters in the show combined.
Yeah, 31. Woohoo. Probably all
Just
from
like,
his ward.
yeah, I'd say so. And it was just like a little joke, like, oh, the Mormon family is here. But it was awesome to see that sort of support. So,
I
but
doubt it's like his whole family, but yeah, that's a funny joke.
well, not like the. I didn't literally mean the family, but I mean like people from like the whatever you guys have your system for like religious meeting and stuff like that, like
Yeah,
church and stuff like that, LDS or stuff like that.
yeah, that's probably right.
I don't think he like. I don't know anything about like his cousins or anything. I know he has one cousin. He still has both his parents in his life. He has a sister. And okay, so that's like 5 members of his family I know. But does he have another like 20 members of his family in a 5 mile radius? I don't know.
Probably not.
For Western Massachusetts, it's not very likely.
Probably there's usually something at every ward that goes on Tuesdays. He's probably just bringing those people.
Well, they all knew him and they were all excited, so that's all I know. They don't have to be connected by blood to be a family, I don't think. That's
True.
how I that's what I like about religion. I hate religion, but the only thing I like about it is that under the right context and pretense, it can like make a family out of people that are unrelated. I think that's a beautiful thing, but I really hate religion just because of um, my own experiences of it being forced onto me as a kid, and I just can't get behind the science doesn't make it work for me. Um, it's still possible, so I don't say it's not a thing, but the science is still out on that, and it probably will be forever. But in general, I don't like how divisive it is. I don't like how, um, it's made its way into American politics. Um, and those two issues do a lot to me. It's like, first of all, we shouldn't be making laws or political decisions based on this because everyone's awesome. It doesn't matter if Christian, atheist, Mormon, Muslim, it doesn't matter. Why are we making like decisions about this stuff? And then it's like, okay, well, it's your thing. It's none of my business.
Yeah, it always makes me sad when I hear families like forcing. Like, I fully believe that, like, if you believe it, you should raise your kids in it, but not like force it. Like, it should be their decision. Like, on my mission, that's what it was. We're not like,
Hmm.
hey, you're like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's just like, hey, you need to do this. It's not like that. We're just like, yo, we have this book. You should read it and see if you like it. And that's usually it.
You're right. Um, Around here, like people are very like unsupportive of like Jehovah Witnesses, like because there's like this stigma that they will come to your door and like, oh, you need to like do this and that and believe and do this and that, and it's like my dad like always told me for years, close the door, the witness is coming, sort of thing, and it's like it sucks because like a lot of these people that you might do the old fashioned door to door, it's like they want to just share their love and stuff like that. But at the same time, it's like, well, I'm not interested. So I'm just gonna do the new thing where it's like I'm gonna just pretend I'm not home, so I don't have to say no.
That's
Um,
true. To be honest, I have seen like scare tactics implemented from like all sides, and I'm super
mhm.
not and a big fan of that. Like that's stupid, but most of the time in my experience, it's like, dude, we really love this, and you might really like it, so you should try it out.
I get what you mean. Like my parents, they let me quit like church school um, when I was like 10. It was up to me, and I originally did the whole Sunday stuff because my grandmother wanted me to, and theoretically, I was supposed to wait until I was a little bit older, so that way all of my grandmother's grandchildren had gone to do their like the second grade communion thing in like the Christian church, the whole Christianity thing. But my teacher asked me, "Do you believe in do you believe that God is real?" And I said, "I don't know." And like I got reprimanded, I got in trouble. My aunt got called in to like come take me early, or
Wait, when was this?
when I was 10,
Oh, okay.
so 13 years ago. Like I didn't say yes and I didn't say no, but the fact that I didn't say yes was like a red flag. Like I wasn't allowed to ask questions or be unsure. I wasn't allowed to try to discover or explore. It was like this is fact and this is how it is. I wasn't allowed to challenge that because I was 10. I didn't know anything. I was actually a bright kid. I wanted to know, well, how do I know that this is real or something? The answer I'd be given was more like, because. And it's like, because why? Because. But in that sort of thing didn't happen. I was just told, I can't believe you don't know. Like, God is real, blah, blah, blah. You're in so much trouble for this. And so I did my Holy Communion, and then um, like I sort of went for another couple of years, but like I stopped early. And because I stopped, my younger cousins stopped and they didn't do their Holy Communion, which my mom knew was going to happen. If I quit early, everyone else would quit early. But the thing is, like, my parents didn't want to force me to be unhappy in this religious school setting. My grandmother wanted everyone to do religion because she was an avid believer of faith and that sort of thing. And it's like, I love her, may she rest in peace, but, you know, I would have loved if she never made me go through that bull crap. It's not that religion is bull crap, it's the whole force feeding ideas. It's like, let me choose what to believe, let me ask questions. That's the whole point. Let me ask questions, let me like learn. But you don't want me to learn anything, you want me to.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like,
what I've been encouraged to do, like, all my life. Like, just ask questions. My dad is, like, super big into, well, like, he's just a really big critical thinker, I think, and so that's what I was raised on.
sorry, Buster, I didn't get to see your messages because I was like looking at the ceiling while I was doing that little discussion. Um, it
Yeah,
was Sunday school. I didn't go to a Christian school, and if I did, I would have like really made a big stink about it. This was just like Sunday day. Like CCD. I don't even know what that stands for, to be honest. Um, but it was a big thing that all five grandchildren went to CCD, did their Holy Communion at least. I think we were expected to go all the way to like confirmation, but none of us did it. I learned something new today. But yeah, no, I think like I've had to sing in like oh, I've had to sing in like Christian and Catholic like services. Like for Easter, I've sung in like funereal like celebratory things, and not funerals, but like church services that are like after the funeral that like honor someone. Did that like that was the first college concert I ever did. A memorial concert, memorial. But like, and then when I went to Florida, we had to like sing in like Sunday, not Sunday, but like morning church service that you would go to like before the day or whatever, or like maybe it was Sunday. Um, I hate it. I hate church service. It's it's just for someone of you know zero Chewy zero quality and identity. It just bores me. Like it's like the elements of religion that I love are those that like bring people together, but I don't know, getting behind like the whole like doctrination part and books part and these long services with speeches that are just kind of repeating the same thing all the time. It's like, I'd rather do other stuff with my time, like spend it with my family that that is connected by their religion. Like it's like I think I kind of feel like a lot of people end up going to church almost more to see the people that they go to church with. But it's like there's been a couple instances where I'd be like I remember a couple of years ago I held an event in a church basement and we had to set up the basement, but there were people talking there and they had been there kind of like after a church event, and the event was over for like 25 minutes, but they were still there talking, and it's like it was more about them spending time together rather than like church organized them there. But was it really about the religion? Well, I don't know. And that's just like I think religion as a whole is kind of changing over time right now. This is the most I've talked about my feelings about religion in like at least a year.
Yeah, I've never heard it.
Yeah, I don't like to talk about religion because not only does it bring up a lot of negative feelings for me, but also I don't like upsetting other people, or people are very, this is their idea about religion, and for
I
me
don't
it's
think I don't think you'd be upsetting anyone. Like, I mean, okay, like our group is like I don't think our group really talks about like our feelings like ever. Like maybe that's just me, but I'm not really I don't remember ever talking about like serious things since like I've been home. So like
we didn't talk
maybe
about serious stuff back in the day.
well like that's the thing. Like our group is more like we're just super awkward about it. We'd have to like come up with games to do it. Like, guys, let's play deep chat. Lol. Let's ask each other questions. Lol. Like we're
That's
more
true.
like having fun kind of people, and that's fine. Like I love having fun with you guys, but
Has
same
my
like
has my sound been okay? I turned down the mic a little bit, like the receptiveness of my voice, but
yeah, you're clear. I can understand you.
cool. Can't believe the mic was set at 22. Ugh. I'm glad my sound is finally good. I checked my phone now. It's like I'm not charging it.
But I guess to go for full circle, like I have had feelings for people who aren't LDS, but if I'm being completely honest, I don't think I would like marry someone who isn't.
Right, that's something I was curious about because in college I had a really strong crush on a girl who was like devout Christian, no specific denomination, just like Christian up the wazoo. And she like, oh my God, I could have married her. I loved her. Um, but she wasn't really interested in me. And our friend who, kind of brought our friendship together, and we're still friends to this day. Um, this friend had said, she only dates Christians. And I was like, really? That's like I feel like you'd be missing out on so much if like you aren't open to this like people of other beliefs. But she will not, like she is absolutely like against the idea of dating outside of faith, and because it's all about marriage for her. It's all about getting married someday. And so she had this boyfriend for a long time. It was weird because she like never dated really. And then like her junior year of college, she finally got a boyfriend for several months. I forget how long. And then like she was starting to talk about like marriage and you know that sort of stuff. She was getting excited about it. And then like he dropped her like right away, and she was like devastated. And it's like,
Sad.
well, you're pretty rigid as a person. Like that's no surprise. Um, and then I just she hasn't told me this, but our friend did because my friend doesn't keep like anything from me, and I don't like keep anything from her either. If I was attracted to her, she'd be like relationship material, but I can't. I'm not attracted to her at all, which is unfortunate because we're like a perfect pair.
Dude, I know, right? Like,
Um,
okay, remind me to talk to you about that after you're done.
okay, I'm almost done. She told me that this Christian girl finally decided that she was actually non-binary, and you know, I was wondering like, how does that change things? Like, she's always been, and she still goes by like girl words, but like she is always been like interested in stuff that might be more like a masculine interest, but you know, I've never for like seen her to be anything but like more of a tomboy. But I guess she's like in between being boy and girl all of a sudden. I'm like, I'm just thinking, what the fuck is with Wagner College turning all those people into non-binary people? Like, I have so much to say about
I
non-binaryism.
don't even know what that is, honestly.
I'll tell you more later. It's not that big a deal, but um, what's interesting to me is I'll respond to the Buster stuff too in a second. This girl has said, you know, I love people that are, you know, LGBTQ and stuff like that. I support them. You know, I think I basically got her to say at one time how she has love for everybody because that's what is taught in Christian faith, but it's still a sin because, you know, it's like, I'm like, Lydia, why is it a sin? Like, how can you say that you still love someone, but you love them in sin? I guess it's like, yeah, everyone can sin and can love everybody, but like, why would the person who loves all people only support heterosexuality? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me why the supposed only character in all religious creation mythology is like, yeah, everyone's great, but you're still going to hell even though you're great if you like gays. And it's like, what? So now what I'm curious about is like, what's her position now? It's like, well, you're not exactly a man or a woman in your opinion anymore, so are you not living in some sort of anti-Christian sin? Like, doesn't that make you a hypocrite? But according to my friend, she's still, you know, still the avid Christian, and you know, it's like, okay, this is where you fit the narrative to fit you. Like, oh, so Christian faith doesn't really support you existing anymore because of how you identify now. But that's okay because we can rewrite the rules of religion to fit our own needs, right? And
Yeah.
that bothers me at the same time. It's like I'm totally like, well, I'm still taken aback with her not being a woman or whatever because of my crush on her so many years ago, and it's like fundamentally in my mind, you are like an amazing woman. But if you're not, then okay, whatever. But you can make that choice. But to identify as something and then preach something that goes against your own existence in a way, I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? That doesn't make sense to me. I support the teachings of Jesus Christ the Savior, but at the same time, why would you also point out the stuff that's so negative, yet say, oh no, it's fine, and it doesn't affect me, even though it totally does? Like, that's revisionist. Don't be revisionist. That upsets me. Okay, bust your things, and then you need to say your thing.
You probably heard the saying, but there's like something that's like you've probably heard it, but perhaps it could give you a little understanding. Like, I don't know if this is where she's coming from or not, but like
Maybe. What is it?
there's a like what was it? I'm not sure exactly. It's like love the sinner, not the sin, or hate the sin, not the sinner, kind of thing.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I just find it weird. Like, she's only gonna date Christian people, want to marry Christian people. It's like, well,
And then she goes all that on you.
you're not even like a woman that would marry a man anymore. You're not identifying as a woman. Like, the whole like Adam and Eve sort of heterosexual imagery is just totally shattered. And it's not like, oh, I'm going to change one element of me and the teachings are all out the window. I'm not saying that. But at the same time, I'm saying, well, if you've been preaching this very, like, restricted marital limit to a woman and a man of the same religion, and you don't even,
Oh,
you
I'm
don't
sorry.
even fit that anymore. So, like, can you just be honest? Like, you are attracted to Christian people more than others? Can you just say it like that instead of like, I will only date a Christian man because of the religion and I need to have a Christian marriage? Like, you're not a woman anymore. So like it's like the symbol. The symbolism is broken, but we're still preaching the symbolism. It's like, change the symbolism so it's not revisionist and so it's not like you're being a hypocrite. I'm probably just ranting at this point, so I can't formulate the full sentences correctly. By the way, non-binary is basically where physically you can be male or female, because physical sex is pretty binary. There's some limited exception, but we're not going to really worry about that. It's really just going to be male or female physically, but you can choose how to um, portray yourself, and by choosing, I really mean you're kind of predetermined by genetics how you're more than likely going to uh, behave and express your ideas and what sort of like patterns in the brain you have. So basically, you could have a penis, but you could be like the girlest of girls, and I don't mean like flamboyant either, but it's like you're very definitely like a woman, but you don't have the anatomy of a woman. So that'd be like, like you might determine, well, I'm a woman, but I have male parts, so that'd make me transgender. Um, so that's transgender, but non-binary would then be, well, regardless of my parts,
Just
I'm not
mentally.
mentally, yeah, I'm not really a man or a woman, but I might be some sort of hybrid of the two, or I might be somewhere in between, or sometimes I go back and forth. That's called gender fluid, where you're like, sometimes I'm male, sometimes I'm female, like mentally and like chemically. Yeah, I like to think of things as like the chemicals, so like DNA and stuff like that. So the modern discourse is like, well, you have physical parts, you can't get over that fact, but what goes on in the brain, um, there can be variation. There can be variation, and that's where non-binary's in the middle, gender fluid's all over the place, which is okay. You can be male, female, and then there's all sorts of like memes of like other genders, like I'm helicopter gender, I'm attack helicopter gender. Um, I mean, there's a couple like other interpretations of like general non-binary-ism that are like there's so many more genders. Ultimately, there's three. If you're mostly male, you're mostly female, and I say mostly on purpose, or you're some sort of not male or female entirely. And in order to feel like people are represented properly in modern discourse, they create very specific labels to identify themselves with, and all the power to them. But does it complicate things? Yes. Does it make like 4chan and Reddit act like jerks? Yes, it does. So, simply speaking, there's three genders. Helicopter's not involved, but maybe there could be with that middle ground territory. But yeah, you were saying earlier something about something else.
That's kind of weird. Oh, what I was,
If you remember.
something about girls. Oh, you said something about like we have so much in common, but I'm not attracted to her, right?
Not attracted to what?
You said something like about one of your friends, like we have a lot of similar interests, but I'm not attracted to her.
Because of the race thing.
And so that's kind of like,
Oh no, not her. Yes, I know who you mean. My like best friend from college, who is white.
so
Okay.
like last week, I think some girl from the mission like messaged me on Facebook and was like, "Hey, do you know this random family from Oklahoma?" I'm like, yeah." It's like, "Oh, they moved down here." I'm like, "Oh, that's pretty neat." She's like, "Yeah, you should come to Kaysville and say hi to them." I'm like, lol, yeah, I should." And then she's like, "Okay, yeah, but I just kind of just want to hang out with you anyway." I'm like, "Oh, well, cool. I want to like, yeah, let's do it." And so, where's the conversation? Like, I'm not good at explaining things.
So are you
Blah,
going to go
blah.
meet up? Jacob?
Apparently, so like I guess what I'm trying to get at is I know she likes Marvel stuff. I'm like, what else do you like? And she basically said like video games and probably anime and stuff like that. I'm like, oh my gosh, we like the same things. This is freaking awesome. But like at the same time, I'm not like attracted to her at all. Like there are some things about her that I find attractive, but like I can't see myself ever being with her.
I
And
understand
so,
completely. Yeah.
and it's frustrating because the way she worded it kind of made it sound like, and I've kind of heard from other places that she had a thing for me while we were on the mission, and so I'm kind of hesitant on that because I'd love to just hang out with her without any of that crap getting in the way. Because like she said, she has an N64, and I'm like, oh my gosh, let's play Mario Party. That sounds like the best thing ever. Because I freaking love playing games with other people. But now she's like, it's so weird. She's super weird, like,
It always gets its way back to being about. Yeah.
so I said, oh, MG, N64, we can play Mario Party. And she said, yes, no punctuation. My hobbies consist of games and anime, and that's about it. And then she didn't respond. And so the next day I was like, lol, sorry, what are your open days? I was like, don't know, it depends on what we want, when we want to do it. And so I'm like, a Friday or Saturday is fine with me. I've been working some grave shifts, so yeah, Friday or Saturday. She never replied. And so 4 days later, I said, hey, I'm free this Saturday, which is tomorrow. And I'm like, so if you're available. hasn't said anything, and it says that she saw it on Thursday, yesterday.
Oh,
So,
good job, Jacob. You pissed
so
her
she's
off.
like, she's like weird. Like I'm not sure what to even think because I'd love to have like people to hang out with. And side note, like this other sister, I'm sorry, this other girl that I was crushing on that I was mentioning before, like we also had similar interests, but the thing is like we never ever knew that. Like she loved video games and she loved anime, which is basically the only things I'm interested in because I'm really boring, but like we
Oh
got
my.
along really really well. And it was only like the last day I served around her when she was like, "Yeah, I used to play League of Legends. I used to have a subscription to Crunchyroll." I'm like, "Why the heck haven't we talked about any of this?" I like the yawning laugh.
Sorry, like I needed to do both, so it just sounded like my laugh was fake, even though it wasn't.
I've never I've never heard anybody do the yawning laugh. I have Rugrats Scavenger on, which is a crappy. Dude, have you ever played like Pac-Man Fever or whatever? That's like a Mario Party
Is that a
thing.
real? Is that a real Nintendo 64 game, Buster? Like just for like the meme, that sounds like an awesome game. I'm sure it's awful.
Yo, there's this new NES Castlevania out that's not actually Castlevania. My brother bought it and it's really good and I want to buy it. Yeah, Bloodstained. Oh my gosh, it's so fun. I played it for like 2 hours straight. I freaking love those kinds of games. Dude, I played the first Mega Man Zero. It was pretty fun. Never beat it though. Mega Man 9, my favorite game. Yeah. Yeah, the first Castlevania is like one of my favorites. There have been some videos that say that Mega Man 11 wouldn't be a thing if it weren't for Mighty Number Nine's failure. And so some people are kind of grateful for that. Dude, since I have a PlayStation subscription, it was for free, so I technically have it. I'm just like not playing it. I wonder what the free PlayStation games are this month. So, so the lineup is Trials Fusion and XCOM 2. And I guess I should like get them since they're free, but at the same time I'd never play them, so it was $60, dude. What the heck? Oh, like Mega Man 11's gonna come out and I bet it's gonna be like 20, maybe $25. Dude, okay. As long as we're talking about video games, you guys should play Celeste. It's like the best game I've played in a long time. Oh, $30? Okay. I'll buy it anyway because I love Mega Man. Like, Shovel Knight came out and I liked it and I was like, okay, this is cool. And I never played it again. I beat it, but like I didn't really think much about it. I don't think it's as good as everyone says it is. But then Celeste comes out and I just can't get enough of it. It's so good. Anyway, Buster, we should stream Trails in the Sky together. I know you said you can't like record or whatever on your computer, but we have the separate Plague 9. Okay. We have the the Discord call thing where we can show each other screen. We can just freaking play at the same time. Would be fun. Plague Knight. You mean what's his name? Yeah, I don't remember either. I've never had any. I've never like I haven't played it since. Like I think it's the last time I played it, I was just using a bunch of cheat codes, which was like the funnest part of the whole game. Oh, Spectre Knight. How often do you guys get on YouTube?
I'm back.
Hi, Chewy. How often do you get on YouTube?
I watch YouTube like a lot every day.
Interesting.
There's a couple specific channels that I like and I watch all the day.
I've been wasting a lot of time on there. Like, I've been working on so many video projects recently that it's been like consuming my life. And now, recently, I've just been like on YouTube all the time, and it's just wasting a bunch of time. And so, like, it's kind of frustrating. And my cat's crying at my door, and I can barely hear her because my room is soundproof. Meow. Anyway, don't post this in the real chat, Buster, because I'd rather people just find out for themselves. I did post a video on my account. Maybe you guys saw it, maybe you didn't. I've been recording our calls again for the past month. So,
What? Isn't that like an invasion of privacy?
I don't know, like, I was excited for it, but then that thought actually crossed my mind. So, I'm like, wait a minute, maybe people don't want me to record our calls again.
I know, Jacob, you're supposed to announce this May 25th at the latest.
Dude, didn't you read my private policy? It was in the fine print.
What are they?
But yeah, like, I posted a video about it, so people should know about it, but
I'm going to YouTube.
I don't think people do. Like, I don't think people look at my YouTube channel. Like, I make the content I put on there for you guys specifically, so it's kind of hard to see my videos of our recording, like reading comics or whatever, still have 0 views. Like I make these videos specifically for the people that read the comic. So I'm like not angry.
So
Whatever, but
those are the channels that I either watch a lot or am subscribed to.
dude, I know Jaden and Odd One's Out.
They don't post frequently enough for my ultimate viewing pleasure, but I'm subscribed and fans.
I think Odd One Out is like entertaining, but I don't think he's very funny, which is kind of weird because his second channel I think is hilarious, where he doesn't put much effort into his videos, where he's just being himself. I think it's freaking funny.
I didn't watch his new video, but I do like his silly content as well.
His second channel had a video where he posted like his pet peeves on YouTube.
Oh yeah,
And
I've seen that.
yeah, I think it's freaking funny. Made me laugh. Dang, I heard that when you finally find the medicine to help you with your garbage, that it's supposed to, last and stuff. Like, I finally found medicine that makes me, like, not feel the effects of my mental illnesses. And, like, apparently, like, it wears off for everyone after, like, 6 months to a year, but mine lasted 2 months, and it's kind of dumb. I'm slowly, I'm noticing that I'm slowly, like, regressing back into, like, whatever. Which is dumb because the last 2 months have been great. I've been, like, accomplishing everything I've wanted to. And now I'm starting to just go back to watching YouTube and doing nothing all day while still, like, kind of working on all the video projects that I have. Dude, I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. What are we what are we
I'm
saying?
not completely sure.
I'm just like bringing up random topics now, I guess.
I do want to. I still have to. Hold on, let me restart. I've been busy and, I'm not thinking about this, but over the summer I'm still looking over my comics and, re-summarizing them all into a document.
Dude, I've wanted to like I think I already told you, like
Yeah,
redo one of my comics
you have.
without any like Mario characters or whatever and just
But Buster, he didn't know.
huh?
Buster didn't know that, but I did. John, John, hey, hear me, John.
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 Oh yeah, Buster wasn't here, I guess. I don't
Talking to you, John. Talking to you, John.
and so I wanted to edit the Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, at least Mario and Luigi sprites, and I noticed how much work that would take, and I got like demotivated right away. Like I don't want my comics to be about Pokemon anymore, but you know,
Oh, I'm sorry,
what
Buster. I use that name for a reason because some of my students call me that. I didn't know there was a problem with it.
March 2nd. Yeah, let me check. I have an entire channel. I would put all of our calls on there from anything that I had. I literally skimmed through all the calls. It took like at least 20 to 30 minutes each. Just skimmed through all of them and labeled them all about like what we did and stuff.
Jack. Jack.
I'm pretty sure when was it? What is No, I don't. I don't know what happened March 2nd, but I started recording in April. What happened March 2nd? I don't know. I'm like a super private person, but I'm also like an anxious person. So like when I realized that some of you might not be okay with like recordings, I kind of got like super anxious. And I was just like, I don't know how to even bring this up anymore. Like I'm afraid that people's reactions will either be negative or indifferent. They'll be like, "Oh, dot dot dot, okay," or "Oh, dot dot dot, okay," but in a negative way. What am I even saying anymore? I don't think I'm making sense. Oh, and so you're super not okay. Dude, I wouldn't do that anyway, Buster. Just because because you're still mentioning that other video I uploaded and how you can't trust me anymore because of it.
Oh, by the way, Jacob, I actually the other day I posted pictures, but I'd gone through the narrator and the idiot series, um, because you inspired me to,
Yeah.
and that was fun. Well, it wasn't as good as I remembered it, but I was pretty proud of like part of it.
Same here, like I'm proud of what I made. Like the first, I want to say 3 seasons of Larvitar were absolute garbage. And then season 4 was like kind of half good, half bad. Season 5 was like 65 to 70% good, the rest bad. And then like my remade stuff, for some reason, like I read it and I'd only change a few things. Like I'm like, how did I do this? Like I think this is really good. And I usually don't say that about my own stuff. I'm usually like my worst critic. But yeah, Larvitar in my comic is still dead. Canonically. He's a ghost. So yeah, I've technically told everyone that I'm recording our calls, but in a very indirect way, where they just have to kind of figure it out themselves. Like it's up on YouTube.
I just don't understand why you want to record them though. Like,
Just for like memory's sake, you know? Like I went through all of our calls, like I said, and I was just like super nostalgic. Like ever since I made that best of video, like I've just kind of been living in the past. Like Buster, don't tell anyone, they'll know. Post it in our secret chat. But yeah, like I don't know, I just went through all the calls and like there were some that I almost listened to the whole thing. It was just like really good memories, like nostalgia. It's like almost like keeping a journal. Like I have, I don't know. In the video I said, look, if anyone isn't good with me recording our calls, then just tell me and I'll stop. But like we already have really good memories just from this past month from playing Jackbox and everything.
mm.
I was actually like really anxious because Star's usually the only one that looks at my videos. I was afraid that she was going to be like, oh no, like Jacob posted this video, but I don't think she saw it either. For some reason, now I feel bad. I feel like I've been secretive when I didn't really mean to. My secret M? I don't get that. I'm sorry. I know I'm slow of thinking and slow of speech, but that's like your illegal mooses joke from a while ago. I like freaking didn't get that. Oh, oh my gosh, yeah, the M chat. Okay. So this is just for me and both my brothers. We tried to play the Mario 64 online thing since it didn't seem like it was going to happen between us. It was fun, but we only used it once, and it's still there. I could technically like leave it, but dude, I'm sure that there's like a Mario Party online thing. We just have to like download an N64 ROM emulator or whatever. It would be so fun. I can tell you guys are really tired. Maybe we should end the call.
Sorry, I'm reading something on. I saw a post on Facebook about this flea, like shampoo thing being used on a cat, and it killed the cat within like 10 minutes.
What the?
So,
I hate
yeah.
that kind of stuff. Dude, I hate my morbid curiosity. Sometimes it gets the best of me, and I'm on that really weird part of YouTube for a little bit. Where, like, those stupid, creepy top 10 videos, like, top 10 mysterious videos that were posted online. And then it just, like, it's interesting, but. Empty way. Oh no, stars online. Everyone aboard. I'm just kidding. But no, it'd be really funny if we all just left as soon as Star joined.
Oh no, Star's here. We might have to keep the call going. Damn it.
Well, it's been fun, guys. I'll see you later.
Alright, bye, Jacob. Sorry.
We were just kidding, Star. But it seems like you were unaffected by it anyway. You should have seen Mike's reaction like a few months ago, a few weeks ago.
Do you have it recorded?
Like, Mike was like, guys, I'm feeling a little claustrophobic in here. And literally everyone left in like an instant, and he was just
That's when,
busting out laughing. It was so funny.
that's when I joined. That was against me, I'm pretty
No,
sure.
that was me and Mike. I think that was with you another time. But
Oh,
like,
maybe that was the reference to the first time.
yeah, it happened with Chewy when we just all left. But I remember specifically, me and Mike were calling, and everyone else joined, and Mike was like, "Guys, I'm feeling a little claustrophobic in here." And literally, like in half a second, everyone left. So how about the I don't know, there's not a lot to talk about anymore. Star, what do you think about the new Pokemon that are actually the old Pokemon? You guess. I freaking love them. I don't know what it is about older generation Pokemon designs, but like, I can't get enough of them. Like the freaking tiger mouse electric thing is so freaking cool. And the Grimer, the baby Grimer with the Diglett nose, even though it could be his mouth with with a single tooth, like Chewy says. Yeah, Ball Pichu is my favorite. Yes, Buster. E3 is so soon. I can't wait. Can't wait to watch all the cringe that'll happen in Ubisoft conference and all the sports and cars in Microsoft's conference and Nintendo's 20-minute direct that will all be disappointed when it ends because there's going to be so many new announcements. It'll be all really fun, and then Nintendo will be like, "Yep, that's all." I don't know. I don't. Chewy, why did you post that?
Because
Have you?
I mentioned it like 5 minutes ago. I was just talking about this.
Oh, yeah. Right. Okay. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah, I swear I have like short-term memory loss sometimes.
I've gone down a rabbit hole in the comment section here. That's just like really heartbreaking.
Dang, that's sad. Make the sad stop. LOL. Buster, that's the unspoken rule. You do not remind Star about Mario with boobs. Now it's only a matter of time, Buster. You have scarred us all. How could you, Buster? I thought we were friends. Yo, Russell Grant needs to be posted more often. Although, usually I use Lincoln as Kappa. as my kappa. For some reason, I like the square one better, where I think it was more trolly looking as a square. Okay. Dang, I'm tired. I don't think I should be this tired. I slept until 10 o'clock. I've been up for 12 hours, which is nothing. Oh my gosh. Are you watching a stream? I need to see it. You should profess your love to Chuey.
God damn it.
Hey, you. Yeah.
No, it wasn't you. Ah, God damn it.
Yeah.
You got the hurt. Oh, frick. Alright, later, Mint Man.
Alright, chat, what do you think is gonna be, again, we don't want to spoil what we're doing right now. What do you think is gonna be in this chest? This one right
Oh my gosh.
Type 1 in chat if there's something in the chest.
Never mind.
Oh, it's a randomizer.
Now I know to not. Brother, where are you?
Do not go somewhere at least.
I know somewhere you can't do something. Suck it, douchebag.
Then do a shout out to Chewy about how much your friendship means to him. I mean to you.
I was like, I already know.
Whatever it is, it has to be about Chewy.
What do you mean things got
I just
weird?
want you to know, never...
You know exactly what that means, Chewy.
Okay.
I know, dude. I mean, it's an
I just wanted the chair.
Let's take out everything that we just bought.
Yeah, I would love that
Wait,
$30.
wasn't it Mike
back.
that you married? Or maybe this isn't a Maple Story thing?
No, man, I'll give you that, too.
It is.
Thank you very much. Alright.
Thank you very
Can
much.
you just, like, come back so I can buy more? Because I'm not gonna lie, dude. I'm just gonna lie.
Oh, Chewy.
What are you talking about, Star?
Oh, don't fall down there.
Oh, he also gives you money. Oh, so it's like
I actually used to play Forbidden Memories.
Oh, man.
It was like, I don't know if I had it on PlayStation or I had it as like a ROM on my computer, but I used to play it a little bit.
No, I don't remember that, Star. Besides, it's a video game. I don't think I was being serious. It's also,
Alright, that's good.
it was like 4 years ago at least. I don't really remember anything more than like 2 or 3 years old at this point in my life.
Dude, I hate how life is going by so quickly now.
Got anything in here?
Well, my life is more meaningful than it was 3 or 4 years ago. So I don't like I barely remember high school happening.
Same.
The memories are useless to me. You know, like all these people I know, like think back to high school memories. I'm like, what? That happened? Or I was weird to star. Like I don't remember any of that crap.
Only specific things I remember.
Yeah, this whole hearts stuff is really depressing me right now.
Art stuff. Oh. Bad. But Buster. Wait, you have work tomorrow? I thought it was the weekend. Oh. Oh, family stuff. Okay.
At 12:35.
Probably early in the morning. If I had to guess. Oh my gosh.
No, that's never stopped me.
Yeah, 7 o'clock, dude. How can someone be this tired? Good night, Buster. Was it you, Chewy, who, like, one time, as you were leaving the call, you were like, okay, good night, I love. Never mind.
What?
You were, like, gonna say I love you, but then you stopped yourself, and then you said something else to interrupt yourself, like, never mind or something. Oh, that was. That's Pokemon Green. Okay.
See, I don't even remember that.
You only remember important stuff, like Chewy's first brawl.
Yeah, because that became an inside joke. I only really I have limited memories of the green LP. I remember my reaction to Rise doing it. I remember filming part of Viridian Forest, but that's about it. Like, I have one very specific memory from 6th grade of playing Twilight Princess when I was homesick with the flu, but I don't remember a single other thing from 6th grade.
Yeah, I remember
Actually,
bits and
that's false.
pieces.
I remember when my science teacher sat us down after like recess to talk about it's okay for boys and girls to date each other and like have crushes on each other because two
Wow.
of my close friends started like being a thing. After that speech, the relationship ended.
Yeah.
That's the two things I remember from 6th grade, and that's about it.
Don't even get me started with that one again.
Oh,
Sad day.
yeah. But still.
Yeah, even like my mission, I barely like there are some things I remember about it, but like I guess that's why I wrote in my journal every single day, because now I can like go back and remember everything. But like yeah, forgetting things is prevalent, very prevalent. Oh yeah, what did you have for breakfast this morning, huh?
I didn't eat anything for breakfast.
Yeah, I usually don't eat anything for breakfast. Well, okay, I wake up and I have a granola bar, and that's about it. Because you gotta keep your metabolism going. I usually eat every 2 to 3 hours. and it's been working so far. I've been like the skinniest I've ever been in my life, so I mean, I think that's what it's called, the diet shake.
Recently, after my interest in the McMuffins at McDonald's, uh, I'll take the regular version of that, which is like an English muffin with cheese, egg, and sausage from the freezer because we buy them frozen. I remove the cheese and then I refrigerate it, and then the next morning will cook it in the microwave, and it's very good. But that's very infrequently.
I've been going out to eat a lot lately, which is not very good.
I've
I've just been
spent a lot of money.
super lazy lately. Like I said before about with my meds, like I just don't want to leave the house. Like I can go get food that I can eat, but like usually I'm like, well, I don't freaking want to leave the house to go to Walmart for an hour to find everything that I want, so I'll just go to Wendy's. Oh, that's funny.
I thought so. That's why I wanted to share it with you.
Yeah, it's flat and golden sun.
Do that.
I
Is it?
can't believe it's June already.
I I have 13 and a half more days of work.
Whoa.
In real time, it's it's like 18 or 19 like calendar days. It's
Okay.
19 calendar days, but it's a
Oh my
weekend.
gosh.
I might go to bed soon.
But Star just got here. He's gonna be up all night wondering what to do. And we're just
See,
gonna abandon her? Question mark.
I would be all like, why the heck are you waking up this late? But I do the same exact thing, so I can't talk.
Well,
What would you do today, Star? Did you do anything? Why not?
Facebook is suggesting the waifu hell group.
Oh yeah, I saw this earlier, Jacob, but
Must work hard for your waifu if you want to earn her in your waifu.
feel like I've heard that before.
I drew some of my favorite beta Pokemon. I'm serious, those beta Pokemon are gold. Like, I freaking love them. That's Ditto's evolved form.
Blob. Oh, I didn't see that one. Star. Come on, computer, stop being a little crap.
Dude, the Electabuzz. I mean, the Elekid.
The
All
blob?
these
You mean
baby
grimy?
Pokemons.
Yeah, it was supposed to. It was gonna be the baby generation, but we didn't get all of these Pokemon. Okay, that definitely looks like a nose, but still looks like a mouth.
Dude, I love that ball Pichu though.
I'm on the Reddit looking at this amazing photo. I love this beta thing.
Oh yeah, like Kanto is gonna be like one town. And then someone was like, nah, dude, we're gonna include all of Kanto. Well, they wanted to like include all of Japan at first, I guess. Some big aspirations. Yeah, dude, that baby Grimer definitely has a Diglett nose. Dang, I'm so tired. Someone tell me something interesting.
Sorry, I'm trying to find Route 4.
I'm not. Obviously, I'm not interesting if I'm so tired. Or else I'd be interested. Yo, it freaking makes me mad that Arc System can't just release costumes, alternate colors for, like, their characters. Like, people, the very day Vegito came out, people made mods of regular Vegito and Super Saiyan Vegito, which in my opinion looks like 1,000 times better than Blue Vegito. Like, why can't you just make an alternate color? Like, people did it in less than a day. I would definitely play Vegito if he was Super Saiyan. Anyway.
Sandy ruins a Valve entrance. That's so cool.
Chewie, you should make a remake of the Far Ruins.
I've already tried that in the past. I can't make myself finish it or get very far in
Dude,
it.
I can never forget the beginning where they like get to the island or whatever, and he's like, heh heh heh, and the other guy's like, oh no, you betrayed us. That was my favorite part.
My goal was to put all of the RPGs together, and I had created side RPGs of other continents, and I created a whole lore. It was a really, I think, in my opinion, it was a really, really good overall
Dude,
story.
it was the Marvel Cinematic Universe before Marvel did it.
I never could successfully patch the whole thing together. So a lot of it was like cringy and not very good. Even though all of the ideas I think were actually decent.
But it got a 6 out of 7. I mean, if you were to look at all my previous RPGs, you'd see the same thing. Like, we were just like teenagers, like very early teenagers. So, like, yeah, I was gonna be like cringy. So, how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? Is that what they're called? The world may never know. Oops. Well, I'm freaking tired, so maybe we should go to bed. Slash, just stay up until 3 a.m. playing who knows what other games. Shrug. What's with the shrug?
Oh wow, Kanto is just like one giant
Yeah, it's
square.
like when, you know,
And Kanto is already super small in Gold, Silver, and Crystal.
I saw this video of camels eating cactuses. And it must have been really late because I just thought it was the funniest thing. Dang, I hate video games. There needs to be a hyperbolic time chamber. Science needs to invent that right now. Where we can just go into this thing, spend a year in it, and just play all the games that we want that we can't get to. And then, like, bam, only a day has passed. So I can get to all the games that I need to play. Huh. Dude, I watched Ninja Batman finally. It was the most anime thing I've ever seen in my life. They freaking brought in Gundams. They went back in time to like the 17th century, and all the Batman villains made like Gundams out of these buildings, and they just started fighting with these giant robots. And then, like, Batman, to counter this, he assembles a bunch of monkeys, and they form their own little Gundam. They just all pile onto each other, and bam, giant monkey. And like, so this giant monkey just fights the other giant robots, and the giant robots all form into this other giant robot. They like combine together. Like, oh no, how do we do this now? And Batman's like, I've got this. And so he calls all of his bats, and the bats form around the monkey to make a giant Batman, and so they start fighting. And it was really, really weird. But since I was watching it with both my brothers, it was really, really funny. Yeah, they just bunch of monkeys formed together to make one big monkey. Oh yeah, I think it is the second one with the Y, because monkeys doesn't look right at all. Well, Google didn't autocorrect me, so I think it is monkeys with a Y. Alright. Any last words before we end the call?
Good call.
GG. Wait. Okay, we'll wait.
7 hours later.
What are we waiting for? Fun.
I have to go to the bathroom, so I'm gonna be out for like 40 minutes probably.
Going to the bathroom for 40 minutes?
Yeah, this happens every like Friday night because I usually eat food that's I'm less able to tolerate on Friday.
Pooping should not take 40 minutes.
Yeah, but it does.
But it shouldn't.
But it does.
But it shouldn't.
I'm not saying it should.
Perhaps you have health problems.
Oh, this is old information.
Gross. Well, the only thing I can think of is Pokemon Online, unless you want to do something else there. Hooray. Let's do it. Maybe it'll open. Maybe I don't have to reinstall it like I did last time. Please. I don't want to reinstall it. Why are you doing this to me? Maybe it's still in my downloads. No, wait, I'm pretty sure I deleted it. Maybe it's still in my recycling bin. Here it is.
Okay.
Now I just need to uninstall this.
I'll be available via normal texting.
Okay. It happens every Friday? Stuff must be explosive or something. Yes, uninstall. So I can freaking reinstall it. Wait, this needs to go away. Okay. Might as well just keep that there then. It's your pal Jacob. Lobby. I see you already. It's your buddy Jacob. Okay. I was gonna make another team, but I ended up not even thinking about it. Since I have a notification somewhere, but what's my team? Oh, dude, I have the best team. Looks like you're going down. Haha. Yeah, 50% baby. And you're still faster than me, so this was a really good choice. Boom, Aqua Jet. And even though it was resistant, it still did 32%. You should be scared. What are you, water and electric type? What's supposed, how you... Wait, I found the solution. Boom. Take my shaman. There's nothing you can do about this now. Except for bring out Komodo Dragon. Yeah, but now your special defense is by half. Which is exactly what I wanted. What should I do? think everything is weak against this. I think you win already. I mean, I guess let's at least try something, right? Leftovers, baby. Let's do this. I'm sorry I doubted you, Shaman. What the heck is with you and... Oh, that last one wasn't a legendary, probably. Okay. Now I see. Now I see that you're going to die. Air slash, baby. Oh ho ho, I see now. Maybe Seed Flare will do something. Psych, Earth Power. Oh no, Geomancy. Too bad it's not Geometry, or else I would be in trouble. It's a Fairy type? What am I supposed to do against Fairy types? I don't know the new Pokemon very well. What are they weak against? Boom. Oh no. Boom. I bet you're just joshing around with me. Isn't Fairy weak against Fairy? I thought for sure. Alright, I'll take your word for it. If you're lying to me, we're not gonna be friends anymore. So it is time for me to heavy slam you. I can't believe you told the truth in a Pokemon battle. We're risking our lives here. But I appreciate it. Yeah. Lantern, huh? But were you predicting this? Obviously not. Haha, but now I have to deal with your water attacks, which was not very smart of me. But that's okay, because I also have this rock type, and this rock type is also a fairy type, which means... What does it mean? Dang, why is all my Pokemon slower than your freaking Lantern? Do I have a priority move? Oh my gosh, okay, let's see. Boom! Yeah, you did well, Deancey. But now it is time for Beautifly. Aha! I don't really have anything else that I can do, but kaboom, here we go. Bet you weren't expecting this. Just gonna waste all your PP. This is the best way to go about things, I think. Gosh dang it, dude. I see now. You had me at checkmate from the very start. The Colo. We can... You fool, you've just risked everything because of your water and grass type against my ground and rock type. Doesn't matter though, because I'm dead. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure you cheated, so we're gonna have a real match this time. Fancy. Alright, my Pokemon kinda sucked this time around. Dang, what the heck? A bad one, obviously. Speaking of Thunder Wave, I'm gonna Flash Cannon you. Tricked you again. Go, Gorlork. Oh, what the heck did that? Dude, that did a lot of damage. Oh no, not Beartick. Whatever shall I do against a Beartick? Ouch, why does that work? Oh, I'm a ground type? Doesn't look like a ground type. Entei, let's go. You think you're so cool? I'm gonna... Boom! I'm gonna kick you in the face. Man, I'm really tired. Dude, I bet my team's even worse. What? Schwank. What? This calls for drastic measures. Come, my Probo Pass. What the? Not a very smart move on my part. But that's okay. I didn't need Probo Pass. He was too ugly anyway. Oh ho ho, I see now. Dang, what do I do, what do I do, what do I do? You fool, Flashman's in the house and I'm breaking the rules. No fair, frozen in the air. Time's on my side, no time to spare. I don't know, I'm just really freaking tired. Aha, I see now. Fake out. Okay, okay. What? Oh my gosh. Desperate times call for desperate measures. So I'm just gonna kill you. Aha, desperate times call for desperate measures. Not seismic toss. Who will win? Toxic or Thunder Wave? Who will win, Alakazam or Dugong? Or Freeze? Dugong, you were always my favorite Pokemon. Oh dang, your thing skyrocketed. I'd better use that thing I always use. Oh wait, I can't freeze and toxic at the same time. That's fine. I'll just surf you to death. You could say that this is all skill on my part. Oh no, my leftovers. Completely fair game. What happened to your toxic? Natural cure. That's no fair. Get toxicked again. You're doomed. Doomed, I tell you. Now it is time. What's Stomping Tantrum? That's what I'm gonna use. My last Pokemon? Oh, what is it? That's a Lopunny. Completely fair match. Why do I have the worst Pokemon in the game? What does this guy know? I don't know. They're definitely gonna switch. Okay, I feel better now. I resisted, dang it. Oh no, what are you gonna do now? You faster than me. I have no idea if you are or not. Ouch. It's a good thing I'm faster than you. What? No! Floatzel! Why didn't that kill? Meowstick is my favorite. Perhaps I should have checked all the Pokemon that I had first. Oh yes, I have the best Pokemon though, so it's fine. Time's on my side. No time to spare. Boom. Jirachi. You fell right into my trap. U-turn, what are you gonna switch to? I see, I see. Oh my gosh. I hope you have rapid spin. Who's faster? Oh, this thing freaking sucks. What is that? I've never seen that Pokemon. Blaze Philon. Oh no, not a Z power move. Hehehe. Fire Ghost, it doesn't even look like any of those things. Boom. Oh dang, what the heck? I was not expecting that. Boom, boom. It's not GG until it's GG. See, I could miss every single one of these. And I did, and he's dead now. But now I have Roserade. Who's going to kill you? Yeah, okay. See ya. The rocks and the spikes, though. It's not GG until it's GG. Like I always say. Ha 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 ha. Now what should I use on this Pseudo-Wudo? I know, I'll just use Leaf Storm again. Kaboom! Now, now you will see the true power of Bronzagong. Now that that's done, GG nerd. Oh geez, let's go. Let's see, ground flying. Alright. Feel my wrath. That wasn't very much wrath. Wait, I still have my toxic orb? Heck yeah. Oh. Oh, wait, what? Knock off, super effective. It didn't say anything was taken. The poison heal, though. I must use power gem again. Here we go. Oh no, earthquake. You leave me with no choice. Light that makes the burn sky. There you go, take that. Yeah, Necrozma. Stupid name. Oh, what the? It's the coffin. Thanks. I worked very hard to get him. Kaboom. Not Dark Pulse. Lipard. You will pay for your wrongdoings. Soon you will feel the wrath of Salazil. That's right, says Salazil. You will now feel, what's Dark weak against? Who cares? Thunderwave. Oh yeah, well I've got a nasty little plot I'm going to devise. And I'm just gonna freaking kill you. Oh, it's a Kyogre. Oh, it's a okay. Mega Kyogre, which is, very different from normal Kyogre. Oh no. It's a good thing I'm definitely not faster than you because of something. I don't know why. It says I'm supposed to have a lot of speed, but... Oh no, not Scald. Oh no, I'm dead. My balloon. I think this is the only chance that I have. You will feel, haha, feel my wrath. Oh my gosh, that freaking, that hurt like a mother. Congrats on the OP Pokemon. Yeah, hurt like a mother. No, not nasty plot. Take this. What will you do now, huh? Not hyper voice. Now I shall do that thing that you don't like. Holy crap, it did freaking so much. Yeah, that's right, I killed your thing. Chewy's free. yeah. So you can play at this game. Superpowers. Now I'm definitely dead, but that's okay. You are not the one who is dead, not yet. For I have Delphox. Delphox, yeah. That one. Fear my awesome might as I calm myself. Holy what in the world? Well, I hope this thing doesn't die. Dude, I love this thing pre-evolution. I was so happy, and then it evolved and I freaking hated it. So I had to switch it out. But anyway, you're done for. I didn't even have to do anything. What's the best course of action for this? Oh no. What do I do? I have to have a priority move, right? Priority. No. I threw that. I shouldn't have done that. You know what I really want? I want Fruity Pebbles. That sounds so good right now. Just a big fat helping of Fruity Pebbles. Sounds so freaking good. Even though I already had Panda today. Haha, Magirna. Oh. What do I have? Take this. Oh. That's nice. I hope you're happy. Because I have this guy. Yes, that's right. Fear and tremble. As I burn you. And you're literally burn you. That's okay. Because I have this Pokemon once again. Oh shoot. But that's okay. Because I also have this other Pokemon that I'll switch to. And you'll be sorry.
Eh.
Psych, I didn't switch to anybody. No fear my wrath. Ha ha ha. The wrath of my Tauros. Yeah, be intimidated. You see, my Toro is a little bit, he's going through a phase. Sorry if he's a little bit edgy. Oh, and you're immune to that, okay. Well, that's fine, because I have... I have another Pokemon. Oh my gosh, what the heck is that? My life orb. No. I'm so panicked right now. I'm having a panic attack. What do I do against a mega evolved Banette?
I wanted to say goodnight, just because I'm really
Oh, hi,
tired
Chewy.
today. I'm gonna get some water and then go to bed.
Oh no.
Yeah, sorry. But thanks for the call today.
Yeah, for sure.
I started watching a video while I was in the bathroom. I'm just gonna post it here because it's pretty neat.
Pretty neat. Oh, hey, yeah, that would be pretty neat. I'm gonna watch that. Ghost in grass, huh? It's too bad that you're gonna lose. Because I'm gonna...
Good night.
What am I gonna do? Good night, Chewy. Haha, you didn't expect me having Fire Blast. Yeah, Clefable. The best Pokemon in the world. Yeah, another grass type. I guess that's cool too. Ice Storm. Oh, what the flip? What in the world? Okay, you gotta die. I'm sorry. Alright, this is the last latch. The last laugh. Go! Whatever your name is. To Serena. Oh my gosh, this thing is getting more and more powerful. What do I do? Star, you did this to me. Looks like there's no other option. Guys, then on my Tauros, who will intimidate you and raise your attack for some reason. That's fine because I'm extra edgy this time. Fear my awesome might. Ah, crap. What to do. I know. There's a battle of switching after all. Bet you didn't expect that turn of events. Oh my gosh, stop switching to freaking Relicantha. Is that really his name? I've never even noticed. Oh yeah, well... Ugh. Go Clefable again. Let's hope that I'm faster, or that you miss. That works too. I'm fine with that. This would be a good strategy if the burn was actually doing anything to you. What do I do against a water rock type? Does it now? Well, this is the only move I have that can actually do a decent amount of damage. Magirna, did you forget? You didn't raise Magirna right. Now it's time to show you who's the real best Pokemon in the world. I see a ghost Pokemon. Does fairy types do anything to ghosts? Okay, at least it did something. No. I don't even remember. I'm just gonna knock off your item and be done with it. Not Destiny Bond. Looks like I made the right choice. What was this thing? Rotate or something. Alright, Life Orb. Or Choice Scarf, whatever he has. You are doing very well. I commend you. But now it is time to die. That's not what I meant by dying. No. Let's go, I can be you this time. Not the alligator. Alright, let's make this fast. You can't. Looks like I have the advantage then. Go, fur. Use your ultimate attack. Raichu. Yeah, might as well. Ah, Focus Blast. I hope that actually did something. Nope. It was a critical hit too. Overkill. I can't believe you hurt Furfuru. Whatever the freak his name is. It hurt you because it was defending himself. You monster. What do I even have? Go, Rotom. Use your Rotom move, the one that I taught you. One passed down from generation to generation. I thought you were gonna switch, I don't know why I thought that. What is focus energy? Like, what is that? Like, what is... Alright, Crocodile. Who's faster? Who's faster? Who's faster? I don't even know. Wait, what? I definitely thought you were gonna switch out. What will you do now? Was that why freaking that didn't work? That's kind of funny. Go, Tapu Lele. This battle has been won. Go, Tapu Lele. Use the move that, you know, that's really good. Volt switch. Can't believe that did so much damage. Miltank. It's a good thing Miltank is so freaking fast, even though it's a cow. Maybe this will work. Yeah, don't you even dare think about it. This is my life. Normal, what is normal? I don't know what to do, I'm just gonna do whatever. Here you go. Here's a Psylocke for you. Then I'm gonna use that other move that was passed down. That is not going to happen. Gosh dang it, Rotom, why do you have to be so dumb? Levitate, woohoo. If only I had knockoff. Not body slam. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of damage. Stupid leftovers, you're so dumb. You're also stupid. And of course, nothing is faster. I like how I'm flying above the rocks and they still hurt me. Rocks are in the air? That doesn't make any sense. Come on, Pokemon, get with it. Right, it all comes down to whatever this guy is. Literally everything in the world has leftovers. That's no fair. No time to die, I guess. Even though it was resisted. I'm gonna instant replay that. What went wrong? What went wrong? GG. G. Now it's time to get interesting. Let's do this. Yeah, you can do like random battles for all the gens, I guess. Water and flying, huh? Why do I have a Magnemite but not a, like, the other one? Whatever its name is. Hyper Beam. That's what I was gonna say, but I wasn't, like, positive. What? That's dumb. Go, the best Pokemon in the game. Oh, of course, yeah, that's... Yep, that's how it works. Use the move that makes you the best. Ditto. Alright. Yeah, I bamboozled you. Now, feast your eyes on Chansey again. Kakuna? Why do you have a Kakuna? Whatever, you're frozen anyway. Haha haha. Second time today, baby. Yeah, let me just soft boil him before you do that. Little do you know, I have the best move in the game. Still didn't kill you though. Ah, whatever. Little do you know, that move is non-effective. It's fine though. I don't mind. Oh, that did a lot on the worlds. Not as much as that did though. Magneton. My arch rival Magneton. Go, Mr. Mime. Now you will see the power of Gen 1 Psychic types, which I guess is pretty... Why? That's not supposed to... It has a 10% chance. I don't think I can win this battle. Boom. That's right. Ditto again. Oh, that's really funny. Can't move on. I have to die here. I'm sorry. Dang it. I thought that wouldn't kill. Or rather, I was hoping that it wouldn't. It's time for some B-drill action. Which is a lot better than your Kakuna. Oh, now what? I don't even know. Hiya. My arch nemesis again, huh? Sheesh. What a twist of events this was. That's right. I remember now. Why would I kill you when I could sword dance? Now take everything that I have. Frozen still, huh? Looks like I'll just have to end this. Kamehameha! Then you can do other gens, like Generation 3. Oh. Wait a minute. You're going to bed. I mean, yeah, I'm pretty tired too. Yeah, good night.
Or rather, a large amount of it was blocked off. And this was just meant to give people a little taste of what's to come. I can't read Japanese. Alright. Hello, everybody, and welcome to this little thing. I'm gonna go ahead and let the intro to it play. So, I think